Hello and welcome, I'm Mike, and this is the Dream Machine. So in the last one we got kind of stuck in Willer's dream. So I decided to come over here to poke around. Maybe we'll get stuck here too. I always forget that shimmery thing is how we leave the dream. Examine the lamppost. It's no lamppost. I think it runs on kerosene. Okay. Anything else to do with the lamppost? No. This area looks amazing. Especially after Willer's dream is like this flat surfaces and lines. It looked nice, but it didn't look as nice as this. There's a sign here. The sign is written in a language I can't read. It's pointing towards the left. Let's make sure I'm not missing anything else. Follow path. Oh, what a lovely little cottage. I think you're going to have some leaking issues there. You should get up there and get that grass off of there. Of course, this is going to separate these shingles. And water is going to get in there. I could look at this barrel. Barrel is meant to collect rainwater, but it's currently empty. I guess it hasn't rained here in a while. I use it as a lid for the barrel. It might come in handy. I hope they don't mind if I borrow it. Items. It's firewood. 2 tree stumps. A bunch of tree stumps. Stump of a felled tree. So how's this going to come in effect, I wonder? Why can't I click on these multiple tree stumps? So one thing I have a little bit of problem with is I sometimes solve puzzles before I actually get to the puzzle. And it ends up confusing me a nice bit. Oh, there's a bench. Somebody's been sitting here whittling. Wood chips cover the ground around the bench. Well, there's wood chips all along here too, you haven't noticed. Can I get those wood chips? No, I can't. A cozy glow emanates from inside. A man is sitting on the floor. On the floor? Is that blood? Ooh my. Hello? Anyone home? Oh my god. Wow. What happened here? An old man sits slumped by the foot of the bed. His abdomen has been sliced open. A trail of blood smears the floor. What happened to him? Oh, I'm sorry. He's alive? I didn't hear you come in. Forgive me for not getting up. I'm feeling a little under the weather, you'll see. What happened to you? Are you alright? No, I don't think he's alright. It was the organ thief. Oh, no. He cut me open while I was sleeping, you see. The organ thief? You haven't heard? He's a scourge of the accursed valley. He finally got me. He must have used a really sharp blade because I don't feel a thing. My granddaughter woke up just as he was lifting the organ out of me. Her cry woke me up, but it was too late. He bolted with my granddaughter in hot pursuit. Somebody broke in and stole your organs while you were sleeping. That's like the worst nightmare ever. You could steal your TV or a computer. Well, this guy don't have a TV or computer. No, he stole your organs. Judging by the hole, I say the blighter nicked the kidney. Or the lung. It's hard to tell. Are you alright? Well, you're not exactly catching me at my best. Should I get you a doctor? No. I'm sure my granddaughter will be able to patch me back up. And it could have been a lot worse. Really? How? Well, judging by the looks of it, he took one of the organs I have 2 of. Hopefully I'll get by with just one. Otherwise I'd be in real trouble. Reminds me of the Dr. Venture cartoon. He wakes up in an ice bath and he looks at his side. He's like, oh crap, I lost a kidney. And he looks on the other side, his other kidney's gone too. And then he steals kidneys from his 2 sons. 2 of them. So just taking one from one of them. So he's back to normal and his two sons only have one. I'm looking for a young woman named Selma Theed. My granddaughter? Are you a friend of hers? Well, technically we're neighbors. Oh? Strange, I haven't seen you before. I just moved in yesterday. Then I'm afraid you're out of luck, neighbor. Selma chased after the organ thief in the middle of the night. She hasn't been back since. Oh, that doesn't bode well. I tried to run after her, but this was as far as I got. I'm not as spry as I used to be. You probably shouldn't be moving at all. But I had to find Selma. Lord knows what the organ thief might have done to her by now. I can go look for her. You better wait right here. That would be much appreciated, neighbor. Any idea where she might be? I heard her footsteps trailing off into the woods, but I'm not sure where they went after that. So this is the most otherworldly of dream that I found so far. So we had his wife's dream was on a sailing ship with a bunch of other me's there, a bunch of other victors. We've had the landlord's dream. There's like a weird Easter Island type place. And we had Willard's dream, which was like inside of a computer or something. Inside of a big logic maze. Probably not a computer. And the old woman's, which was like a floating house. This is the most otherworldly, I guess. Actually you transported to somewhere else rather than this some weird abstract concept. What can you tell me about the organ thief? What do you want to know? Who is he? Nobody knows. He's a mystery. I've been hearing about these attacks for months now. People's organs being stolen in the dead of night. Folk in the valley are terrified. Some of them have already packed up and left. Some have formed lynch mobs. Be careful if you meet them. It's not a good time to be a fresh face around these parts. I think he enjoys bullying decent, hard-working folks. I think there's a little bit more bullying. The mindset required to do something like this is beyond me. I didn't get a good look at him. He was cloaked and moved wicked fast. Are you sure it was a person? Not a monster or a tentacle or anything like that? No, it was a person, all right. I just didn't see him properly. If you find my granddaughter, perhaps she can tell you more. About this valley. What about it? Where are we? You don't know where you are? Well, not exactly. Oh dear. You're worse off than I am then. Locally, we call this place the Valley of Eternal Shadow. You know, I don't think I'd build my house here. Eternal Shadow? You mean it's always dark here? Pretty much. It hasn't always been like that. Only since the wall came down. The wall? Who lives here? It used to be mostly farmers, but now we're a pretty mixed bunch. Usually delightful folk, but most of them haven't been themselves since the attack started. Could one of them be the organ thief? Well, I hadn't thought about that. I guess it's possible. It would break my heart knowing one of them was behind all this. Have you lived here long? I was born and raised here. I had never seen the lands beyond this valley, and I likely never will, seeing how the wall blocks us off. The wall? You haven't seen it? Why was it built? It wasn't built. It just arrived. So it moved there too? Really? How? One day, several years ago, I was out fishing by the old tarn when I heard a terrible rumble surging from the north. Thinking it was thunder, I looked up, but the sky was clear as far as I could see. As I stood there, a powerful onrush of tremors knocked me flat on my back. I tried to get up, but another rush would come and topple me again. Don't know how many times that happened. I must hit my head on something because suddenly everything went black. When I came to again, the tremors had subsided. Getting to my feet, I noticed that the woods around me were much darker than they had been before. Looking up at the sky, I saw a dark shape towering beyond the foliage. And there, a few yards in front of me, a black wall rose to the sky, blocking the sun, stretching from mountain to mountain, splitting the valley in twain. That was the day. That day the wall came. I don't think it was built. I got only magic erects as a thing. But no mere wizard, witch or wizard could command such power. Such power is reserved for divinity. It's on our side of the wall. Nobody knows what's beyond the wall, son. And I think it would be wise not to try to find out. People have been lost walking too close to it. Some things are best left alone. I have to be on the other side. I'd rather not think about it. Hopefully they're still alive, just like we are. I have my doubts. Alright. You go on ahead, son. I just need to catch my breath a bit. There's a picture of a house in the woods. He has a really nice stove, a really big stove. What's this? Oh, chamber pot. It's a chamber pot. There's nothing in it, luckily. Books. I can't understand any of these titles. These books. I don't understand the language the titles are written in. More books. The language I can't understand. Some bottle. I think this bottle contains syrup. Or other viscous fluid. It's a hard word to say. Books. I can't look at the stove. Pick up yarn. Examine wood. Some wood has been left to dry by the fireplace. Can I borrow some yarn? I'm sure Selma won't mind. She has a very generous spirit. Thanks. Okay, what am I going to do with yarn? There's a picture of an old woman. Could be Selma's grandmother. Splashes of blood. Blood covers the sheets. There's a humble bed stuffed with straw. Ooh, I bet that's itchy. Various medical supplies cover these shelves. The cans are of ointment and bandages. Can I borrow a bandage? Are you hurt? No, but it might be a good thing to have handy. Good thinking. Take it by all means. Thanks. So now we continue that, well, at least he's asking. Usually in adventure games you just rush in and steal everything that's not nailed down. Barrels full of fresh water. There's blood. Let's leave. There's a trail of blood leading into the woods. I've never seen that before. Was that there before? If I follow it, I might be able to find Selma. Is there blood on this barrel? Looks like there might be a little bit right there, but maybe not. There's a cage. More blood. More blood. Anything else I can click on? Mushrooms. There's a cage constructed from twigs. I think somebody's using it to catch small animals. It's a small troop of mushrooms. I don't recognize them. Don't put them in your mouth. They might be Amanitas. This game made by Amanita Design? I don't remember. Or is... I think that might be another company, Amanita Design. Now that I think about it. I didn't realize that was a mushroom before. Is that a hoe? No, a shovel. Okay, just take everything. That's fine. Looks like someone tried to build a shack here, but it ended up being a heap of boards. Might be useful. What? Once again, he has tons of room in his pants. Follow path. There's another kerosene lamp. Well, I guess we figure out why these are all around. Follow path or follow path? What's this? Examine blood. Drops of blood smear the path. Drops of blood smear the path. Okay. Two ways. Let's go this way first. Oh, there's a lynch mob. Halt! Who goes there? My name's Victor. I don't mean any harm. Victor, eh? That guy looks like he might be up to some shady stuff. And that guy has a cow head on. Have either of you seen this guy before? No. Never. Of what house? Sorry? What's your house name? Eh? Neff. I'm of the Neff house. I've never heard of them. Me neither. He doesn't appear to be injured. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? You better not injure me. He's the thief. Let's grab him and beat a confession out of him. I would not. Yeah, so back in the Middle Ages, I think it was back in the Middle Ages, they wouldn't accept confessions unless they were given under torture. Which seems counterintuitive, because you're going to say whatever they want to say if you're being tortured. Really? Hey, you. Get over here. We just want to talk to you. Sorry, I think I took a wrong turn back there. Let's get out of here. Bye-bye. Is that yeah, it is a squirrel. That looks like some kind of body there. A corpse. Let's talk to the squirrel. Not again. Please don't cut me. I'll give you all my acorns. Just don't cut me anymore. Relax, I'm not going to cut you. This game just turned into a horror movie. You're not? No. You're not the organ thief? No, but I'm looking for him. Has he come past here? Well, obviously. Look what he did to my legs. What happened to you? I was attacked by the organ thief. Just like the rest. How did it happen? I remember looking up at the stars, thinking about my dear departed mother, wondering if she was up there somewhere looking down on me, hoping she'd be proud of her little boy. I guess I must have drifted off into sleep shortly after. Next thing I know, I wake up with 2 gaping holes where my knees used to be. Stole your kneecaps? That's my guess. Though my anatomical knowledge is pretty limited. Why would he steal your kneecaps? I expect he plans to sell them. Or put them on his mantelpiece as trophies. That's what I would do. Okay. Can I help you in some way? No offense, but I doubt it. Better leave it to the professionals, eh? I'm looking for a young woman named Selma Theed. You and me both. Her talents are in high demand these days. How come? She's the only healer left in the valley. You didn't know that? You haven't been attacked? No. Then why do you need her to find her? She was last seen chasing after the organ thief. I need to make sure she's alright. It's mighty noble of you, Sir Knight. I'm not a knight. But you're on an important quest, right? Well, you're helping a damsel in distress, right? Sort of. Then I rest my case. That still doesn't make me a knight. Have it your way, mister. Just as long as you find her. Without her, this valley is doomed. Look how dark it is out there. And I'll never walk again. Do you know where I can find her? No, but I know whom to ask. Ooh. The pixies. The pixies? You know everything's going on. They know everything that's going on in these woods. How do I find them? Finding them is easy. You see those yellow lights floating in the air? Yeah. Those are pixies. Those tiny things. They're not as small as they appear. They're all over these woods. They see everything. So I should just go over and ask them? Well, no. That's the tricky part. They don't like to mingle with outsiders. How do I get them to talk to me? They only help you if they owe you a favor. A favor? How do I get them to owe me a favor? Have you ever helped a pixie with something? No. I suggest you start now. Didn't I just ask this? No, but no. Okay. I gotta go through all this again. Ah. Ah. Why was that still lit up? Now it's not. Was it just because I had my mouse over it? What about him? Who is he? No one knows who he is, or why he's doing what he's doing. He's been the blight of this valley for quite some time. We thought it was animal attacks at first. The wounds were so precise. Animals tend to make a mess, you know. Not like this at all. Once the third guy had been attacked, there was no use denying it. Somebody was cutting us up, stealing our organs. Maybe it's Selma. I think he sells them on the black market at a huge markup. Is there a market for stolen organs? There's a market for everything, my friend. If you advertise properly and are able to reach the correct demographic, you can sell anything, even stolen organs. What does he look like? Nobody's gotten a good look. He wears a dark cloak and moves like the wind. Many are out looking for him. I guess you keep a low profile if you meet him. They can get pretty overzealous at times. Yeah, they can. They were going to torture me. You know where to find me if you need me. Well, I'll hit him with a board if I see him, or my shovel. What's this? A door. Small hole at the base of the trunk. It's covered by a small round door. I see you're admiring my front door. It's an old wagon wheel that I reinforced. Pretty nifty, eh? Nothing else is here. There's no trail? Give me one little look, more looks around. Nope, no trail. Those little things are pixies, aren't they? There's a big log right there. Let's go back this way and see what's up. He's back. Are we really sure he's the one? Simple deductive logic. He's the only uninjured person left in the valley. Of course it's him. Let's grab him and take him to the Enoch. Hey you, get over here. We just want to talk to you. Sorry, I think I took a wrong turn back there. So they don't take me to the Enoch, or they'll make me Enoch. What if I use a shovel? I don't want to mess with it needlessly, okay. Where's this place? Can I shovel up? I don't need them. I have a lid, yarn. What about tie my yarn to this? Tying yarn directly to the cage won't do much good. Okay, so what if I put the board on the cage? What if I shovel the cage? Destroy the cage. Okay, so I need something to prop it open. I'll need to modify it. Okay, tie the yarn to the shovel. I don't need to tie it. Okay. The boards. I can tie the yarn around the boards. What would that accomplish? We want to catch something. Christ. So need reinforcement. Okay. I can't shovel it. Oh, what if I use a bandage around myself? I'll put it here on my arm. There we go. Yeah, now it looks like I'm injured. And what if I get some of that blood on me? Trust the blood. Okay, maybe that'll do. There he is again. He's got a bandage on his arm this time. This doesn't look like a wound the organ thief would leave behind. No, it's far too neat. He probably put it on to appear injured. Oh, it's trick in the book. He must have think we're a bunch of dunces. Let's beat him to a bloody pulp on pure principle. These guys are great. Then we can cut his stomach open. I'm sure we'll find all the missing organs there. Are you sure you're not the organ thieves? Severe beating will suffice for now. Hey, you. Get over here. We just want to talk to you. Sorry, I took the wrong turn. You sure did, friend. Let's put this bandage in the blood. I smeared some blood on the bandage. Okay. Does this suffice? There he is again. He got a bandage on his arm. I think he actually appears to be injured. You there, what happened to you? I got jumped by the organ thief. Bastard knocked me out and nearly took my arm off. Well, I'll be damned. I thought you were our man. Sorry to disappoint. Don't worry about it. In fact, they're surprisingly, civil. Despite the fact they wanted to beat a conviction out of me and cut my stomach open, and your arrival is most timely. Most timely indeed. Why is that? Our scout hasn't shown up for a patrol. She's probably home sleeping or something. She's probably dead. Where did I fit in? We'd be much obliged if you helped us look for her. How should we do that? Divide in small groups and search the forest? That's the problem. We can't leave this post. The organ thief was reported running down the path behind us. So we're guarding it to prevent others from getting attacked. What's in it for me? Nothing except their gratitude. And that goes a long way these days. We'll be your new best friends. Alright, I'll try to find her. Auto-saving. There's a rock. There's a lamppost. Make sure I click on it. Am I going to go around lighting those up or something? There's a path here and there's a path here. Anything else? More blood. Let's talk to these guys. Any news? Have you found her yet? Not yet. I'm still searching. Don't take all day. Oh, I can... Where are you guys? We're a patrol squad, Whiskey Tango. We're part of the Valley Militia. You guys are actually organized. Of course. What do you think? There were just some lynch mob? Yeah. Well, because we're not. We're trained professionals. Strictly by the book. How long have you been in the militia? For about 3 months. Or was that weeks? I missed the word. Don't let that fool you. We're as professional as they come. We get things done. Can I join you guys? I'm afraid not. You don't have the required training for field operations. How do I get that? Back at base camp. 2 hours march due south of here. Don't bother. We're already a full squad. No room for dead weight. I was a tailor before I found my true calling. When I heard about the militia, I put my scissors down and joined that very same day. I always felt it was meant for more than aiming folds and backstitching doilies. Oh, is that guy missing a hand? He is missing a hand. Is the other guy missing anything? Probably something to do with his face if he got the mask on. I can't see the other guy well enough. Group leader Melvin Dunn at your service. I used to work as a day laborer at some of the local farms. I used to be a school teacher. Christ, you got that guy teaching children? Understandable since you've been attacked. We haven't seen her in a while. She's usually out patching up victims of the previous... Wow, this happens all the time? I thought it was like a little bit here, a little bit there thing, but no, every night, apparently. We're lucky to have her. Real lucky. He looks like the guy from Mad Max. He chased after the organ thief in the middle of the night. She must have come past here. That was before we got here. Our shift started at dawn. We haven't seen anyone since. Except for you. I got to go. Stay out of trouble, son. I will. Is that blood? No.